I got started in genealogy actually when I was a kid. My mom was interested in it, and I spent a lot of time with my grandparents. So I heard a lot of the old family stories, and those kind of things. And of course, as I became a teenager, my mom was going to all these libraries and all these archives and different things. And a teenager, like, why do I have to go to these places? I don't know anything about these people. They can't take me to the mall. I don't care. But then as I got older and I heard more stories and more things, I actually went to school and studied genealogy and used these kind of records like we have here to kind of make people more real, and learned that they're just like us and all these people that came before me and all the cool things that they did, and just history's always been a big thing. In our genealogy department, we actually have the original estate files that were housed at the courthouse. They are now here. They go back to 1809. So you could come in and hold your great whatever grandfather's original will that is in his handwriting, or see his original signature. You're not going to find that a lot of other places. Also, our staff here is amazing. The things that they know how to research, they all have their own specialties. They all take it very personally. They've all done their own research, which makes it even more special for patrons who come in, because we know the records, we know what's out there, and we know how to help them find what they're looking for.
They have programs here for genealogy, and they've helped me with the programs that I've been working with. And I have 753 relatives that I'm looking up, and they're able to expand on this through the genealogy program.
I love genealogy. I also grew up with it. My father did it when he was in his 20s, and unfortunately he died in his 30s. So he was going to write a book, but I have confirmed everything that he had in his notes. All the dates, all the people, and it's been a really cool journey.
I actually had an individual who had written to us. He was in Japan. He was trying to find information on a gentleman who was here in Canton for a period of time and started one of the earliest movie cameras. And so he wanted information on how long he had been here, anything about him that we could find. He was here for just a short time, and then he ended up in New York, actually on Broadway, and had a little movie, you could go in and you could watch it on the little film thing. And so he was researching that, and that was really cool to think that, Canton, or somebody that lived in Canton, had a part in something, so big, now with all filming and movies and all that kind of stuff.
This library has the resources for people to use, and it's great that we have our own department, and if we don't have it, we can show them or tell them the way to get the information they need.
I attended the genealogy event Digging in the Dark last October. It was a very interesting event. You were able to get as much help as you needed. It was a fun event. It was a big boost for anyone who's ever thought about doing genealogy.
So this here is the Essig family tree, and the original of this Essig tree hangs in the McKinley Museum. And for years we had a book that told about the Essig tree, and people would come up and ask us all the time, can I see the tree? And we'd tell them, you're gonna have to go to the McKinley Museum to see it. And so Mark over there was generous enough to let us purchase the scan. So now we have it here, and it's associated with the book. And the coolest thing about it is the names that are on this tree. There are Pontiuses, Lichtenwalters, and all these people are Plain Township people. And a lot of people have roots that come from this. And one of the things I thought was cool, which when I saw it, is one of my own ancestors was on it, which is not what I expected at first, And so up here you'll see Henry Miller, and he is a very early Stark Countyan. No matter where you're from, whether you have Stark County ancestors or you have ancestors from Pennsylvania or you have ancestors from overseas, there is something that we can do to help you. Don't just, well, it's Stark County, I'm not going to be able to find anything. That's not true. We have so many resources that we can reach out to, whether that's through Ancestry, because maybe we don't have the record here, but we could use Ancestry to try and find that. Or we also have connections to other libraries, other locations. We may be able to get you in contact with that particular area, or maybe who you need to talk to find the answers that you're looking for.